mix of folks in my office. Some thought Grovesville the perfect place to put down roots. Others considered it a brief stop toward a brighter destination. Manhattan was just 2 train stops away. A tasty blend of ethnic foods, jerk chicken, sushi, pad thai, and a 24-hour diner assured nobody went hungry. Crimes were few and far between, and citizens walked its streets at a reasonable hour, with no fear. 5 years ago, my late husband, Darrell, and I bought our small yellow house, a wedding gift to each other, on one of those winding streets, and lived there happily until his sudden death last year. Those were the happiest days of my life. You've only been here, what? Couple of months? No time at all. I might have a few rental leads for you, Bertie said, but I barely heard her. My mind was racing. The smell of nutmeg, grown stronger, was back. I have what some folks call second sight. I look like any woman in her early 40s patiently waiting her turn in a beauty salon or checkout line. My round, brown face, cute haircut, or so people tell me, and quick, dimpled grin often remind strangers of a beloved sister or cousin, which I always take as a compliment. 6 months before Darrell died, a streak of silver hair suddenly appeared on the left side of my head. Darrell jokingly told me to dye it blue, which I did, but now it's back, and I've decided I like it. It's distinctive, different, like other things about me. I can sense, smell, and hear things other folks can't. Hazy auras, sometimes with color, which my Aunt Phoenix calls glimmers, appear when certain people enter my space. I can read rooms and know intimate things about their occupants. When bad things are on the way, I sense them. Every now and then, other people's words tumble out of my mouth. Thank God that's not often. But I've grown to distrust and resent this gift. Where was it last year when my life fell apart? Why did it give me no warning that Darrell would drop dead of an aneurysm, or that I'd be on the verge of losing our home, or that D&D Delights, the catering business we started, would go bankrupt because I couldn't bring myself to cook? This gift had failed me in every imaginable way, and I was sick of having it, despite what my aunt believes. Aunt Phoenix, my informant on all things extrasensory, claims the gift is a family heirloom passed like a china soup tureen to those who deserve it. As if anyone needs a china soup tureen. She says my gift will grow stronger and more varied the older I get. It's strong enough now, thank you. I have distant cousins, Aunt Phoenix claims, who can wash dishes with the flick of a finger or trip a man going downstairs with the nod of a head. But my aunt does enjoy the occasional nip of cherry brandy from the flask she keeps tucked in her purse. I often assume her tales are flavored accordingly. Yet, despite my mistrust, I can't dismiss the gift altogether. It has warned me about risky houses and lying cellars. It has suggested the odd spice to jazz up rice pudding or tone down hot pepper sauce. I can't count on the thing, but dare not ignore it. And here it was this morning, masking death as nutmeg. "Hey, Miss Dess, how you doing today?" Vinton Laverne asked as he eased into the cubicle near Bertie. Nutmeg was overtaken by bitter lemon. Vinton was a short, wiry man, older than me by a decade, whose clothes aged him by 2. His taupe 3-piece suits, striped mohair sweater vests, and rimless glasses gave him the look of a stodgy bookkeeper about to retire. On my first day at Risko Realty, I'd noticed that he was surrounded by one of Aunt Phoenix's glimmers, mouse gray, as if it were inspired by his clothes and being. I'd gotten used to it, though, and barely noticed it anymore. According to Bertie,